Governor Josh Green signed the housing measure on Monday.
Proclamation is designed to push through Hawaii's regulatory red tape, but some groups are alarmed.
On July 17th, Hawaii's Governor Josh Green issued an emergency proclamation aimed at streamlining regulatory processes for the development of 50,000 new housing units.
Governor Josh Green did say something like, we're not gonna let these foreign countries get our land. The state will get it before that. And the talk of the state getting anything, go on camera, Josh Green, and dispel the fears of the people thinking that there's some kind of land grab, eminent domain, state control, or state planning.
I'm already thinking about ways for the state to acquire that land so that we can put it into workforce housing, to put it back into families, or to make it open spaces in perpetuity as a memorial.
No, we don't want to hear the governor's office saying that we have a plan for Lahaina, because none of us ever got to speak to the governor.
It's important to know that this proclamation, this disaster proclamation, was done just a few weeks ago, and it gives Josh Green the ability to not have to adhere to the normal building codes, the historic districts, in the event there's a natural disaster and reconstruction of the community has to occur. There's special powers that were enacted just a few weeks ago. So that's not conspiracy theory, that is a fact. And one of them is in historic districts. He no longer has to adhere to the historical districts and the building codes and all this kind of stuff. So weeks before this natural disaster occurred, giving the governor these special powers. I thought this was just a bunch of smoke.
On Sunrise Tuesday, Governor Green explained his proclamation and defended it from critics.
I suspended all the laws that get in our way.
Worried about environmental and cultural laws and lack of transparency.
We invited Sierra Club, although they're kind of banging on me this morning. What do they want? We have to build housing.
Some, including Sierra Club of Hawaii Executive Director Wayne Tanaka, worry that the proclamation will compromise environmental and cultural laws while not addressing affordable housing. He called the emergency proclamation alarming.
We're waiving some of the restrictions on the amount of land that, that historically was, allowable for building, because we just want to get going.
The state says there are 50,000 housing units in the 10-year pipeline across the state. Under an emergency proclamation, another 12,000 could be possible.
We have is a project that we've been working on prior to all this that would put over 1,600 apartments in Kahului, and maybe now that need is going to need to be expedited, with 50% of that being workforce.
I just heard this morning that Biden's given FEMA an extra $12 billion. So, and what on the front? Say, we're giving $200 million to Ukraine, to kill people, and then we're going to give the Hawaiian families $700. One time, $700. I mean, what an insult.
Yeah.
Just, and no comment, ha ha ha, just right in your face, right in your face. You don't even have to be a conspiracy theorist to see, and then they, talk about, we're going to use, the state's going to take all the land from the people and all this, and then all the children that's disappeared, and this controlled type of releasing of information and stuff.
And no transparency.
None.
In Hawaii back in July, they made a proclamation of emergency for housing that lasted 2 months, that now in the event of a natural disaster lifts all rules pertaining to historic districts and building permits, and essentially gives the governor carte blanche to do anything he wants. The fact that that law was just passed a few weeks ago and now we happen to have a natural disaster, is that a coincidence?
It's beyond coincidence. It's demo. Twice on me. Demo twice. I can't explain.
It is a fact that the community needs to know about, and much aloha to the Native Hawaiians that had a press conference this morning. It was a beautiful press conference. The song that you sang at the end gave me one chicken skin. I still got them.